Hi guys, Mullahs here. So today's video is going to be a weird one. I'm just going to talk about how my Cex account got restricted in mid October, and it's now mid November, almost a month later. It's still restricted. So it's just been a very weird experience, which I just thought I would share. In case you watched my previous video, you'd know that my favorite crypto platform is Yellowcard. My second favorite crypto platform is Cex, and reason being, in terms of pricing, Cex crypto is quite competitive, especially if you're buying by card. Terms and conditions do apply, because if you're buying by card, there's one or two things you need to do in order to be able to get the really good rate using your card. And let me just open the app. All right, so this is my Cex balance. I've got 170 euros, which is comprised of mostly 175 USDT. Now, if I click on this USDT, you'll see that from October, I've been unable to withdraw USDT. I tried to withdraw 175 USDT. It failed. I've been trying every other day, or here and there I've been trying to withdraw, and basically it keeps fading. It's the same thing when I try to deposit fiat currency by card. If I go to the deposit option using card, let me try to put in a dummy amount here. If I put in $100, you see here that this transaction was declined. Please contact support to get more details and recommendations. So basically my account is restricted. I can't put in money via fiat currency, depositing crypto into any of my Cex wallets. The last two deposits I did, there was a USDT and there was a Bitcoin. It took hours and hours for them to be approved, and that is when I discovered that there was a problem. Okay, so I was able to track the problem to an email that I had missed from Cex in October. So the email got lost because I do a lot of Cex transactions, so it got lost among all those emails that confirm my deposits, confirm my withdrawals, confirm all my transactions. So I was receiving quite a number of Cex emails a day, and I had assumed this email was one of those, but it was actually an email asking me to send an updated image of me holding my ID and saying I'm a Cex customer, and it also wanted information about two wallets that I had transacted on. I'd sent payments from Cex to these wallets. So there's one wallet, this one, and another wallet, this one. Now the thing with crypto wallets is that it's extremely difficult to know your wallets. You know, these are really long arbitrary numbers. So it took me a while to even figure out, okay, how do I find out what transaction exactly these are? So what I did is I went to Blockchain Explorer. I put in one of the wallets which they were asking for. I searched it. It was a Bitcoin wallet, and the transaction, okay, let me put the dollar equivalent. So it was about a 2000 plus transaction. Now the funny part is when you scroll down, the transaction basically stemmed from 23rd April 2020, and this was like over 2 years ago. I simply have absolutely no way of remembering what this transaction was for, or proving that what the transaction was for, who I was paying, getting a statement, and all of that stuff. The other wallet, if I search it, this one is a little bit better. It was a $24.79 transaction. Okay, basically about $25 transaction, give or take, because of crypto price movements. And the transaction stemmed from 3rd August 2021, or was it 21st June 2021? Anyway, the transaction was basically in this period of 2021 August. So it's okay, it was actually this one, $24.79. I think it should have been, yeah, it was this one here, sorry. So this transaction was for $24.79, and it was from this period of 21st June 2021. So now this is where it really does get frustrating, because from the time I started using crypto, it's been an experimental phase for me. I've been trying to see what works for me, a Zambian crypto user in Zambia. So I've used so many crypto wallets. I've used Blue Wallet, Moon Wallet, Trust Wallet. I've used Coinbase, Binance, CX, Yellow Card. I've used practically each and every wallet, each and every platform. Uphold. I've tried out dozens and dozens of platforms, and the reason I've actually tried so many different wallets is because as a crypto user in Zambia, in Africa, a lot of platforms, they have different fee structures. They've got different terms and conditions for users in Zambia, in Africa. So I need to find out which ones work with the cards that I have available to me, which ones have got the best rates, the best fees, the best transaction time, the best customer service, and which one's actually the most practical, realistic, and feasible to use as a Zambian user. So over the time, I've probably used maybe 50 plus different types of Bitcoin wallets just to settle on the three or four Bitcoin wallets that I use. I use Yellow Card, I use CX, and I use Binance. 99.99% of my current crypto transactions are done from just these three platforms, because over time of experimenting with 50 plus different platforms, these three are the ones that have worked for me. And then over time, CX did work out to be my number 2 favorite crypto platform. But with all this headache and all I've had since October, I've written to them and explained that I have no way of proving. They want me to have statements showing what these transactions were for and explaining what they were for, but really it's not feasible, practical, or realistic for me to work my way backwards. Could it have been a lapse on my part? If I had known I was supposed to take note of each and every transaction that I'm doing, keeping records and all, I would have done that. But hindsight is always 2020. But this is something. Anyways, it's just something I thought I would share in case you are a crypto user, a heavy crypto user. Just bear in mind that sometimes these platforms do come up with a lot of they always change the goalposts, give you new rules which you have to follow, and it can be very, very inconveniencing. Imagine if the amount had been bigger than, so imagine if the balance in my CX had been way bigger than 170 euros. Imagine this had been 1,000 or 10,000. I would have been literally stuck. I am stuck right now. I mean, I do need this money. I'm actually broke at the moment. But imagine if this had been a way larger sum of money, it would become very, very difficult to explain to your business partners, your clientele, that you cannot transact or make payments or do anything because the platform having your crypto is requesting documentation that is impossible for you to provide. So I just thought I'd share this. Hopefully somebody watching this would have a solution that I can use and apply. I'd be very grateful if you do. You can reach out. My contact details are in the description. You can reach out if you do have a solution to help me out. Thanks for watching, guys. Mulos, bye.